All right, so what's up, guys? So we are out here on another run, out here running for all of y'all to enjoy. And you know, we're having a great day, right? We're happy about life, right? Happy about our bodies, happy about how we feel about them, because you know, we feel that we're making progress, right, in achieving our, you know, weight goals, our fitness goals per se. And you know, for you, I really hope that you're able to achieve them as well, because that can be some of the greatest things you can do for yourself, right? You're doing your body a favor in essence. And you know, for you, we have 4 ways that you can lose weight, or 4 steps to lose that weight. And whoa, that music was loud. Without further ado, we will go into the first step, and that is to write a plan, right? Write it out, right? What you want to do and how you want to do it, right? You want to write out what you're going to eat, you know, what exercises you want to do, where you're going to do them, and between what times you plan on doing them. And you know, from that, you'll be formulating your own plan, right? It'll keep you on course, right? You won't fly off the handle, right, and get lost. Because I don't know about you, but if you don't have that schedule, it's very easy to get carried away in random stuff that pops up throughout your life. And for you, you know, that's why you gotta have a schedule. You can't, you know, be afraid or hesitant to want to do one of those, because those things will save you time, they'll save you money, and allow you, hey, what's up, to, it's a, hey, uh-oh, we got too many people. But so, you know what we were saying, right? So you only have 24 hours in a day, right? What are you gonna do with all those 24 hours? And whoo, let's see, before we get killed, everything, we say thank you to that person. But you know, for you, what you plan on doing, you know, within every, you know, hour and minute you are gifted within the day, because that's essentially what it is. It's a gift, right, for you to use like a present, right? Because if you don't use those gifts, they're gonna get old, they're gonna spoil. It's almost gonna be like someone giving you a Christmas gift and you decide never to open it, right? Never to understand what you could attain, you know, within that box. And you know, for you, you gotta have your plan written out, right? You gotta have those presents, right? That, you know, weight loss, right? That 6-pack coming out. Those are all the presents that you can potentially open. But for you, there's no way you can get them without actually having a plan for them. And you know, from that, you gotta make, you know, that schedule, make that plan, right, of what you're gonna do, because it'll give you a great idea, you know, of knowing, you know, all the things that you have to do to get to where you want to go. And who's to blame you, right, for that? So right now we will see what to do to cross the street, and we will go into the next topic. So for you, right, that once you have that plan written out, you got to actually step foot in the gym, right? Or step foot in that kitchen, right, and start, you know, showing up and doing the work. Because guess what? Surprise, surprise, no one is gonna do that work for you, right? You're not, you know, going to have, you know, be able to take shortcuts, right? It's either you're there or you're not. You put in the work or you didn't. And you know, for that, you got to realize, you know, that, you know, a lot of the battle is simply showing up, because if you don't, you're gonna get zero work done, right? You're essentially gonna be throwing away your time or your day, if it's not a rest day, of course, which you can rationalize into that being so. But if you have your plan, you know exactly which days you have to rest and which days you don't. And if you are resting on a day you're supposed to be working out, that's not good. So for that, you know, you have to, you know, go out and buy that membership, right? Go to that gym and make your presence known in there. And you might even be able to like trick yourself, right, into becoming, you know, making it easier for you to go in, right? You have some friends to go in with, right? Some people you want to meet there, or you have, I know some gyms even offer different incentives like pizza and chocolate, right? I've heard, right? Just simply just get you in there. And once you're in the gym, you know, you're on your way to losing your weight. You're on step number 2. And, you know, from that, you can go into step number 3. And that is to get coaching, right? To get help, right? From trainers, physicians, right? Whoever, you know, help someone to give you expertise on, you know, your body and help you get, you know, the most out of your workout, get your peak performance in a sense, because that's what you're chasing after. You're not chasing after something small, right? You're there to work and work hard, because if you weren't, you'd almost be wasting your time, right? Besides simply just showing up, which is good, but you know, the work doesn't stop there. And from that, you know, you will have somebody there telling you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and guiding you on the way, and you're to cutting that way, because there are specific processes that you got to follow, right? And if you don't follow them, if you veer off course, you probably won't get them, right? You got to do this number of cardio exercises, burn this number of calories, and you know, having someone there to show you that and make sure that you're doing all those things will help you, you know, in getting them. You'll know specifically if you're doing them or not. It'll be quite obvious, right? You have someone in your face telling you, you know, what you're doing, whether you're doing it or not. And if you're doing it, good, you know, you're on your way. But if you're not, you know, not to be surprised if you aren't getting the results that you want, if you're not losing the weight. And that's okay. That doesn't mean tomorrow, you know, you can't wake up and do it and try again, right? Because you fail, right? In life, you're not supposed to be, you know, so hard on yourself for that. But having that feedback, having that guide is step number 3. And it's probably, you know, one of the most important parts, right underneath simply showing up. And then from that, you will go into step 4, and that is to track your progress, right? Month after month, log it down, you know, see what you're doing afterwards, right? Take videos of yourself, pictures of yourself, right? Notice your weak points, your strong points, workouts you're doing the wrong way and the right way, right? And reflect and learn from it, right? Because you're, at the end of the day, you're a student in a class learning, right? You're there to learn and pick up new ideas and new knowledge. And, you know, in order to do that, you know, you got to go back and see what you've done in the past, because the past is there to teach you, but it's not there to haunt you, you know, maybe even make you feel a little bit nostalgic and good about the things you've done before, but it's there to show you what you've done before and offer you, you know, advice as to what works, what doesn't work, right? I did this number of exercises and this made me lose 5 pounds this month. I didn't do these exercises and, you know, it made it worse. And whatever, no form of that you want to see. And from that, you know, you got to be able to study that, right? Go back and learn it, right? Like a student in history class, right? Opening up a history textbook, opening up, you know, the things that you did in the past. And from that, you're able be better able to learn, not only learn, but also see, you know, your progress, see what you've done since the first day, and you'll be able to probably brag about what you did, right? There's no harm in that, right? You did the work, you got it, right? Who's to tell you that you're not supposed to be proud of it, right? And be afraid to show it to others because they probably didn't do the work that you did, right? And you earned the right to do so, right? You were in the gym working when they didn't. So, you know, from that, having those results there, you know, in, I say, tangible ways, you're able to directly show off and show off to yourself, which is the most important thing, because it'll give you the confidence to keep going, right? You'll understand what you've done in the past, and you'll be able to repeat those activities. And from that, you will lose the weight. And, you know, with this video in mind, we have the 4 steps that you want to take into account in order to lose weight. So, you know, from those 4 tips, you should have a great idea right from the beginning, where you write everything down. Step 2, you show up. Step 3, you get coached. And step 4, you reflect. And from those, you will be on the right way to losing your weight. Right, I hope that you guys are all able to see, you know, some results, right? Brag about it, post it, once you're all done. And yeah, right, so without further ado, we will say thank you for watching and hope to see you again.